What is it?
See you later.
Of course.
Here's the coast. We'll find... Maybe able...
man sitting at that table is probably the man who delivered the letter to me.
You? You're here? I suppose you're hoping to silence me. And to think my poor mistress was delighted to make your acquaintance. If only she'd known what a monster you are. You and your whole family of criminals. I will not be intimidated. I will find her, whatever it takes.
I don't understand a single thing you've said. Explain yourself, that's all I'm asking.
Yes, play the fool. I know you're to blame for what happened to her, and I'll prove it. I'll have you hanged.
You're not the first to promise me that. Now stop this childishness and tell us what happened. We can help you find your mistress.
You keep playing your little game. But you won't fool me. We'd only been here a few days when she told me to stay in her room here at the inn because she was going to meet you. She was so happy to have been contacted by your nephew, who had promised a meeting with you at the docks. She could already see herself doing business in Dutton with your help. But she never came back. And when I went looking for her and mentioned your nephew, I was told that he was missing too. So don't tell me you had nothing to do with it.
I never arranged any meeting with your mistress, I can assure you of that. My nephew must have used my name to secure the meeting.
You're nothing but a family of criminals, that's what you are. I've had enough of your lies, but I won't give up. I'll find her.
If this woman had a room here, we should search it. We could find out more about her meeting too.
We need a key to open this door. This door is locked.
They arranged to meet on the docks next to Overseas House. Your nephew is signed. Rudolph, the nephew of the smuggler Ludwig.
I don't have the key. We need a key to open this door. We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
This is the place mentioned in Rudolph's message.
Let's look around. Maybe we'll be able to learn what happened.
Someone was hurt. There's blood here. They stepped in it. So we'll be able to track him.
I hope it's not Rudolph's blood. What have you got yourself into, boy?
My people don't wear hats like that. A merchant from the congregation, on the other hand, might find it to her taste.
I can't do it. Quiet. We don't want to be overheard.
Trail leads to this warehouse.
Did you hear that?
Show no mercy!
These weren't knots used to secure goods. I'd say this rope was used to tie someone up.
This note talks about moving goods to a cave in the backcountry. The goods must be the merchant and the boy.
Look, there's a scrap of cloth cut on the lock. It must have been torn off when they took whoever was in the cage out of it.
I know that kind of fabric. It's expensive and delicate. The kind a wealthy merchant might wear. They must have locked the woman we're looking for in there before taking her somewhere else.
I think that's all there is. I doubt we'll find anything more.
Damn it, Rudolph, what have you got yourself into? Everything suggests that he's involved in some kind of kidnapping.
Your nephew is one of my people now. Trust me, I don't like this any more than you do.
What do you think? Could he be behind all this?
The lad I knew had never set foot on a ship. In fact, he'd never been further than his own property line. I'd like to say he couldn't have done it, but the truth is, I don't know. And now all I want to do is save him from the gallows.
Then let's try to find that cave from the letter.
Let's. The sooner the better.
I knew if I followed you I'd find something. What were you doing in that warehouse? Is that where you're keeping my mistress?
We're not holding anyone. We followed a trail that led from the docks to this place.
A likely story. It's a good thing I hired these men. We're gonna tear this place apart and find out where you bastards are hiding her. But first, we're gonna search you. You can't leave here with any evidence. Search them.
We're under attack. Prepare to fight!
Stop, please. We had no intention of killing you. We just want to find my mistress.
Why didn't you listen to us then?
You wouldn't let us search you, and I thought you were involved in her disappearance. What choice did I have?
You could have believed us when we told you that we had nothing to do with it, but that we were going to find your mistress and my nephew.
Then what were you doing in that warehouse? Did you find anything there? Do you have any leads? My mistress isn't just anybody, you know. She's not just important to me. She's important to the congregation.
We went to the place where your mistress was supposed to have a meeting. We found a trail that led us here. The clues we found in this warehouse suggest that she's been kidnapped. And we discovered a note that mentioned a cave in the backcountry. We planned to go to see if she is being held there.
Thank you for telling me all that. I'm beginning to feel hopeful again. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I suppose I'll just have to return to the tavern and hope you find her ladyship.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
Who are you? What are you doing here? We've come for the people you're holding prisoner.
Why did you kidnap them? One of them is a knot like yourselves.
That grimy bit of flotsam. He hired us to frighten the lady, but we weren't supposed to hurt her. He just wanted some answers. The fool. She's a merchant from the congregation. Can you imagine what she's going to get us when we demand a ransom? So we called a few friends and kidnapped her. As for him, well, we'll see what happens when we get the money.
Let me talk to them. I know this sort of people well. You want easy money? Fine. How much do you want?
This merchant is probably worth a fortune. So bring us a fortune and nothing will happen to the prisoners. Otherwise... And since we're not dogs, if you don't have the coin, a very valuable item will do the trick.
Ugh, these eels make me sick to my stomach. Let me have a word with them, please. You bloody imbeciles! Traitors to the guild! Double-crossing brothers! How dare you behave like this?
But, Captain, we're paid a pittance and...
You won't get away with this. Not only are you going to free the prisoners, but you're also going to apologize to them. Or I'll drag you in front of the admirals myself. And you know exactly what will happen to you.
Apologies, Captain. We're terribly sorry. Here's the key to their cage. Please don't tell the admirals.
I'll think about it. Now get out of here.
Somebody help me! I'm being held captive by these brutes!
You're free. Come with us. We'll take you somewhere safe.
That's such a relief. I thought I'd never get out of that cage. However did you find us?
All we did was follow your trail from the docks where you met. As a matter of fact, your servant was so worried about you that he took it out on us.
Oh, poor Joseph. Oh, don't blame him. He's very protective and fiercely loyal. But it sometimes makes him lose his wits. Thank you very much for your help. But I am quite exhausted and hungry, so I must get back to the tavern straight away.
I suppose you expect me to thank you?
No, that's not really my style. But I do expect an explanation. How did you get caught up in this mess?
I hired those thugs to help me scare the merchant a little. But when they realized that it wasn't about getting a hefty ransom, they decided to take matters into their own hands. They grabbed us both and brought us here. I imagine they were hoping that the congregation would pay for her, but as for me...
Why did you want to intimidate this merchant?
I wanted her to tell me something about my mum. About what had become of her.
None of this makes any sense. Why would she have any information about your mother?
You haven't heard? Our village was attacked. They set fire to it. Grandad, your father was killed in the fight, along with lots of other villagers. All thanks to you, my dear uncle.
No. No, that can't be true.
A few of us managed to escape, like me and Mum. But we got separated in the confusion. I made it to the sea and decided to become a Norse. To get away from everything. From the war and the consequences of your crimes. But Mum, she fled to the congregation. And I was hoping that this merchant would know where she is.
I'm sorry, Rudolph. I'm so very, very sorry. My father, the village. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Maybe not, but it happened. So try and find Mum, will you? I just want to know she's alright.
I'll try. But you know the congregation's a big place and not everyone who lives there knows everyone else.
I realise now that my plan was stupid. I only hoped. Ever since I became a Norse, I've been here on Yuxantis. I'm just sea-given, and I don't really have my sea legs. They never sent me back to the continent, so when I heard about this merchant, I wanted to talk to her.
I can understand that. And I also understand your anger towards me. But don't go getting into trouble like this in the future. Don't end up like me.
I'll be more careful in the future. But try to find out where my mum is. Please.
Now that Rudolph is safe and sound and we've proven that he didn't mistreat that merchant, I think I owe you an explanation.
I'm listening.
You know that I was a soldier once. In the village where I grew up, I was forcibly conscripted by the local lord to take part in the Civil War. It was horrible. We were used as cannon fodder, and the nobles who gave us orders never took any risks themselves. I ended up leaving that life behind and becoming a smuggler. But what you don't know is why I left the army. I killed my commanding officer. The bounty on my head isn't so much for my smuggling activities as for that first offense. Some years ago, not long after that incident, they tried to get me by targeting my brother, Rudolph's father. They threatened to hang him if I didn't surrender. I knew they'd hang us both if I gave myself up, so I let my brother hang.
I'm sorry, Ludwig. I understand your nephew's behavior better now. But why did you kill your officer?
That's a story for another day. Suffice it to say that he had it coming. Anyway, I want to thank you for helping me. It means a great deal to me.
I'm not betrunken, not yet. I'm not drunk. Lost friend photographer missing person. Who is this? Talk Nilan. Nilan seems concerned about something has actually spoken to talk. Sophia. Hindi mo po. One Baron. One Baron. Where is this? Eh. When I look around, guess I can use the Sophia. Sophia. Where is Sophia? That is. NILAN is here. Here's the Sophia. Here's Sophia.
I know you already have a lot to do, but I would still like to ask a favor, if you could spare a moment. While I was studying in Alima, I had a friend. A very dear friend that I would like to find. It was someone very knowledgeable, a true bookworm. But he was also someone with human virtue. In addition to the joy I would feel to see him again, I believe having an ally within the Alliance could be useful to us.
Okay.
It's been a long time since we last met, and I don't know where to find him. But his cousin Baran could certainly tell us. He's a merchant who owns a warehouse in the port of Alima.
Okay.
If you
Alima.
agree, we could go and see him together.
Of course. Let's go see this Baran.
Thank you. It's extremely kind of you to follow the whim of an old woman.
Boy.
See you.
NILAN has one to talk to.
I'm happy you came to see me. I need your help. I don't know if you remember, or were even aware of it, but some members of the Black Oak clan disappeared before we were captured.
Ah.
I met one of them in Olima, and was able to talk to him. He had been caught with the other members of his clan, just like we were. He also lost members of his clan after the same horrible ritual that took Sheda from us. But he and the other survivors were sold to one who buys and sells people, a merchant named Iqbal. He got away. But the others, we have to find them. We must discover what became of them, Ridenger. This woman, Iqbal, can tell us.
Of course. I'll do everything I can to find them.
Finish what you have to do. Then come back and see me. But please, don't take too long.
I told you.
See you later.
It's not
Boy.
good to go out tonight. It's cold outside. Oh, okay. I can also use this one, huh? How much is conceal?
I wanted to tell you that what we discovered in that laboratory disgusts me. Just as much as it does you. Using a disease to decimate an entire people is despicable. It is unworthy of a general. And even more so of a nation.
I must be off.
I understand. See you later.
So I need to always talk to them. Kanya ano. So,
Incredible. You must be reading my thoughts, my dear. I was in fact hoping to have the opportunity to speak with you.
okay.
What is this about?
You might have remarked that we've been the targets of frequent attacks. These groups of hired assassins practically breathing down our necks wherever we go.
They are difficult not to notice, indeed. Do you know why they're after us?
They're after me. In fact, it all started when I was still on assignment in Alima. At first, it was just child's play. A poisoned cup of tea here, a clumsy person attempting to stab me in a dark alley there. But the attacks became more and more troublesome and dangerous. I began to fear for my life. It was partly for that reason that I didn't hesitate when given the opportunity to join our little adventure, and accepted to help our friend Alvida. I thought that by being always on the move, I would escape these attacks. I was wrong, as you've been able to see.
Forgive me this question, but aren't the assassins your own family's henchmen?
My family uses them often, that's true. But anyone can hire them to get rid of someone. However, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that the person who placed a bounty on my head shares my family name. Since we are in my uncle's good graces, I would ask him for his official protection.
Is he truly capable of doing something about this? After all, you are already at the Vesp, and that hasn't stopped the assassins.
That is true, but believe me, there is a difference between simply being a part of the family and benefiting from the prince's official protection. If His Majesty Alexandra de Vespe announces that I am his protected ward, the assassins will think twice before attempting anything against us again. I would, therefore, if you accept, like you to accompany me so that I might present this request to my uncle. Going there alone is a little too risky these days.
I will gladly accompany you, but I already have a great deal on my plate.
I understand. Come back and find me when you are available. I would like to settle this business as quickly as possible.
Let's talk about it later.
Always at your service.
So, companion, okay.
Thank you again for helping me get the child out of trouble. And I hope you're not too worried about traveling with a murderer.
We'll talk later.
I'll always be here if you need me.
Okay, I talked to him already. Who is now? Some other, no? NILAN, I took NILAN also. SOFIA. I do her mission already. Okay. I decide to. What should I decide? Ulima, no? The woman. Look. So there is no here yet. So here exam. I can't travel there. Only Mapot district. Why I can't travel in Mapot district? The hell I can't. So if I go in it, so fast travel, okay.
Prepare to disembark. We've arrived.
So I bring here the woman who is not the next one. Odd here and the magician.
Our desk.
Then I go. I cannot. Just the military. Sorry. So military port I need to, okay. Open all travel. There's someone like the where's the doctor? Hi, doctor. I cannot talk to him, no? Doctor. Doc. Okay. When he don't want Doctor Vision.
Desert armor, guns.
Let's see
Hello.
what you have.
Do you need state-of-the-art weapons? Armor suited to our climate, perhaps?
Bye. Oh. Not one. Okay.
I've got the best, most deadly weapons. A treasure trove of advanced...
Alimaport District. The lost friend. This house has so many doors.
You stupid merchant. Who do you take yourself for? Do you really think yourself irreplaceable? Dozens of poor souls are ready to take your job.
I am truly sorry. It won't happen again. I give you my word. Gentlemen, I beg of you, there is no need to resort to violence. I would never dare to try to...
Shut up, merchant. Consider yourself lucky that the warehouse is still standing. What made you think you could trick us?
Baran, is everything all right?
Stay out of this! Move along! The warehouse is closed!
It seems that Baran got your message, and that he will be careful to be more diligent in the future.
And just who are you? His bodyguards or something?
We're simply his friends, come to speak with him. But if you insist on threatening him in this manner, I will not hesitate to report your attitude to one of the city's logicians.
Since Mr. Baran has friends in high places, we will leave him be. But I hope he remembers what we talked about. And that he will demonstrate initiative in repaying his debts.
Oh, yes, of course. Goes without saying. Don't worry, you'll be more than satisfied with my next delivery.
I hope so. And don't dally. I wouldn't want it to be thought that we're being patient with someone intent on double-crossing us.
Ah, you've come in the nick of time. I thought they were going to kill me. Thank you, SOFIA. And your friends as well. I don't know what they would have done to me if you hadn't come.
Please, it's nothing. What did those soldiers want?
I was supposed to deliver something to them, but got my orders mixed up and they didn't receive what they were expecting. They apparently thought I was trying to pull one over on them. But you didn't come to hear me complain. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for your cousin. I know it's been years, but I was hoping to see him again.
My cousin? Haven't you heard? He's left for Tirfredi. He wanted to follow in your footsteps. To see the world with his own two eyes. Frankly, he's not cut out for it if you ask me, but he went anyway. Come to think of it, before he departed Alima, he left me something for you.
Really? What is it?
Oh, I haven't opened it. I think it was his latest research. It was very important to him anyway.
Okay.
I didn't keep it here. As you can see, just anyone can waltz right into this warehouse, and I was afraid it would fall into the wrong hands. I had it taken to my other warehouse in Esquiara. You can go and pick it up there. I'll send a bird to let the person in charge know you're coming.
Thank you, Baran. We'll do just that. And be careful. Those soldiers didn't seem to be joking around.
Mm-hmm. Esquiara. Esquiara here. Okay.
Your friend Baran seems to have a difficult relationship with these soldiers.
Indeed. I admit I don't much like the idea of him trading with imperialists. But I suppose business is business.
Business is business. So I could travel to Esquiara. Okay. I need to go in Esquiara.
These are the arid shores of Tainea.
How long have you known Baran?
Far too long. As I said, I went to school with his cousin. Baran wasn't interested in science. He was destined to take over the family business. But we did spend time...
I have a bad feeling about this. Stay on your guard.
There are customers. Remember to spare the savages. He wants them alive.
Ah, at last, a bit of action.
Please, don't move. We're mercenaries. We were just following orders.
Orders.
We were hired to kill you and the other Continentals when you got here. We were also ordered to capture any islanders who were with you.
We were sent straight into a trap. Is there even a package for you here?
I don't know anything about that. If there is, we weren't told about it.
I can't believe this. Let's spare their lives, please. They're nothing more than lackeys.
Lackeys who could warn their employer that we survived their trap.
Tell us who gave you your orders, and choose your words carefully. Your life hangs by a thread.
It was a merchant. Baran.
Of course it was. After the attack, I suspected as much, but I can't believe he'd do such a thing.
Why did he want to capture us?
For a client, I think. But he didn't give us a name.
So, he's got himself mixed up in the slave trade. The Baran I knew would never stoop so low.
Go on. Get out of here. I hope never to see you again.
Thank you for your mercy.
Whatever could have possessed Baran to make him try to kill us and capture you, he will have to answer for this. Explain to us what this is all about. Let's return to Alima. Do you agree?
I still have business to finish here.
I understand. Forgive my impatience, but I am furious, truly and surely. If I could have imagined such treachery from Baran, I never would have asked you to help me in this affair.
I thought this Baran was a friend. But in fact, he doesn't care for you at all. He treats you like you're some vermin and doesn't hesitate to send you to your death.
I would never have thought that possible. I know that people change, but to change entirely? One thing is certain. The scores will be settled. Let's return to Alima. I'm eager to hear how he will explain all of this.
Olina to science. Wait, I'm here from to the side. So I can also travel here and go in the other side. Don't want the Sophia come inside. The door also closed. Okay. Backwards. Yes.
A worker's clothing.
Stop! You can't come in here. This is a private warehouse.
We're friends of Baran's. He may have told you about us. We helped him the other day when he was being roughed up by some guards.
You could be his blessed mother and it wouldn't change a thing. The master isn't here. And since he didn't tell me to let you in, you don't get to go in.
When did he leave? Where was he going?
He left a while ago, but if you think he tells me where he's going every time he leaves, do I look like his wife or something?
Do you know whether he took a ship or joined a caravan?
No.
Ludwig, can you explain the situation to our friend here?
My pleasure. Listen, my good man. Your master is a scoundrel of the worst sort who's getting fat off your hard work by dealing in some rather questionable goods with some very unsavoury characters. It just so happens that I am one of those same unsavoury characters, and he left some things for us inside.
I rather suspected it was something like that. I'll let you in. But at least give me enough to wet my whistle down at the tavern.
We need to check something in that warehouse, and we're not going to let anyone stop us. So take my advice. You can look the other way, or go and have a drink at the tavern. Either way, it'll be better than getting beaten up.
Fine, all right. They don't pay me enough to take a beating.
Let's try to avoid alerting the guards. I'd rather not go back to prison.
So you stop the guard,
Help! These people here threaten me! Sound the alert!
Okay. Good to hide. If you want to fight, then this is fine.
Alone at last. Let's hope the noise of the fight doesn't draw others.
We should be able to search this place quickly now that caution has flown to the wind.
Intruders! Watch out! Death to the intruder!
understand your desire to discover the full extent of Baran's baseness, but we're here to look for answers. I doubt they'll be found in all this mess, and we're risking a lot if we overstay our hard-fought welcome.
Touch me, no?
This door is locked. I can't do it.
Okay. Step here. Is the upstairs now?
We need a key to open this door.
Where is the key? Must be. Nothing.
This must be Baran's office. The answers we're looking for must be in there. This key must open all the doors in the warehouse.
A letter from Cornas.
I think we have learned everything that there is to learn here. We should exit the area before running into even more trouble.
Let's go.
I don't know much about this, but these objects look like ritual artifacts to me. They must have looted everywhere, even your temples.
We don't really have temples, but we do have places of knowledge and altars. One would have to destroy them to collect everything found here.
A secret.
I can't do it.
Why you can't
These
do
clothes
it?
were taken off the backs of people like me, who were stolen from their land and brought here to be slaves. Or worse.
I'm so sorry. All this is unthinkably horrific.
Baran is exploiting his cousin's trip to our island to expand both his fortune and network. It's my people who are paying the price.
I remember how Baran could be full of himself when I was involved with his cousin. But I would never have thought him capable of this.
Has this association been going on for a long time?
Kernaz has only just begun to gain weight politically. But they could have known each other previously. Kernaz has always been a man willing to do anything to get what he wants. He might well have encouraged Baran's cousin to take up an enterprise that promised him a profitable outcome. But the man I once loved would never have agreed to any of that. He was a man of knowledge, a kind person with empathy for others. We were even betrothed for a while, and it goes without saying that I would never have accepted a proposal from someone corrupt. No. Kernaz must have tricked him, promising to finance his expedition without speaking of the horrible services he would be forced to provide in return.
Your former fiancé could have found an alternative source of financing.
Of course. That's the main reason I'm convinced that he was misled. That letter broke my heart. We parted as friends, separating because our visions on life and science differed too greatly. I find it hard to believe that he would have fallen into such commerce. But believe me, if we go to Tir-Fredi and our paths cross, I will demand he makes amends for his actions. The fact he used ties with your people to better exploit you makes me see red.
We shall see when the time comes. First, we need to get to Tir Freddy.
That's true. Forgive me. I know this is a painful subject. I feel so foolish to have believed that we could have found help from this friend. We might think we've accumulated all the wisdom of the world, seen it all, grasped human nature. It's still so easy to find oneself surprised. Or should I say, disappointed. I thank you for standing beside me during this sordid affair, and to have opened my eyes. Let's leave now.
Sophia, okay. But plus no missing person, is that? Vanilla, no? So I go to Milan. Confirm. Wala ba guys? Milan.
These Renoixe who think they are wise are but murderers, monsters with no conscience. How can they imagine that eradicating an entire people by making them sick is normal? Well, do you finally have time to help me track down this merchant?
I'm sorry we've had so many other things to deal with, but I agree with you. We must find the Black Orcs.
Thank you, Vridengar. We can't just stand by and let our people suffer. We must do something about it. We are sages.
The hardest part will be finding this woman, since this continent is so much vaster than our island.
But there can't be that many women who buy and sell people in this land. Our companions born in this place might have an idea. Someone must know how to find her. You know how to speak to them. I beg you. Let's find her and save the Alks. We couldn't do anything to save Sheda. And I don't want any more of our people to die because we weren't able to do anything.
I understand. Let's find her and the survivors of the Black Alk clan. See you later.
Boy.
So the mission from here is the missing persons.
Are you of a mind to accompany me now? I fear that these assassins will eventually get the best of me.
I will gladly accompany you, but I already have a great deal on my plate.
I understand. Come back and find me when you are available. I would like to settle this business as quickly as possible.
Do you know Iqbal? The slave trader who sold some members of the Black Alk clan?
Darling, I don't keep company with people of her ilk. But I must admit that her name is not unfamiliar to me. I think I heard it in my uncle's circle. I'm sad and ashamed about it. But some of Peren's nobles love the idea of owning enslaved people from faraway lands.
Do you have any idea how we could find her?
No. And going to Peren to ask the nobles in question would be a waste of time. I can think of someone who might be able to help.
Who?
Though I haven't met her myself, I've heard tell of a merchant who specializes in the sale of goods that are not entirely lawful. Her name is Deria, and her business may have led her to hear of a slave trader. She runs her shop on the port of Alima after dark.
Thank you for this lead. Let's talk about it later.
Always at your service.
Hello, did you want something?
Do you know where we could locate that infamous slave trader?
I don't associate with that kind of person, as you can imagine. But I may know someone who could help us find her.
I'm listening.
I know a merchant who is involved in smuggling. She might know where to find a slave trader. She does her business in the port of Alima at nightfall. Be prepared to pay. That kind of person never does anything for free.
Sybil already suggested I talk to her. Thank you anyway. We'll surely go to find her. We'll talk later.
I'll always be here if you need me.
So Alima, no? This time I bring
Here's the coast. We'll finally.
I need to bring him.
Be able to.
For that, do you want to update this stuff? this one is new. This one is better. And the only attribute. Food district.
That infamous smuggler should be here, right?
She only comes at night. We'll have to come back later.
Let's wait for her in that case.
I wonder if we'll finally find the merchant. Where could she be hiding?
The slavers know that they are not much loved. They keep a low profile. But we'll find her, don't worry.
I have some items I brought back from your travels. Would you like to take a look at them?
Did you hear that?
Show no mercy!
Hello. What can I do for you?
We are looking for a woman. A slave trader named Iqbal.
So she dabbles in the slave trade too. What scum. But if half of what she brags about is true, nothing would surprise me anymore. I can get it for you, anything you want, anything. I guess that even includes slaves. Ugh, some people have no morals. But may I ask why you've come to find me? I'm just an honest merchant.
Let's just say there are rumors running about the port. You're said to be a very well-informed woman.
I see. I'm going to have to give at least a few people a real ear-bashing if I understand correctly. I've got nothing against new customers, but I'd just as soon keep my business discreet. I do know where you can find Iqbal. May the Malikor take her. She's my competition. She's doing so well that my coffers are almost empty. If you see what I mean.
We're actually looking for some of our friends from our island who were kidnapped and brought here against their will. They were thrown into prison. Many of them died, and the survivors were bought by this woman to be sold who knows where.
Your story is moving. But that doesn't change anything about my bottom line, unfortunately. If you don't have the money, come back when you do.
Here you go.
Thank you for supporting your local businesswoman. But don't mention me to anyone. And especially don't say that I'm the one who gave you the information. Iqbal owns a house on the north side of the district. I could show you where on your map if you like.
Thank you. We'll leave you to your business.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Where could that woman be? In what hole is she hiding? And where is she holding the Black Orcs? We must find them.
Oh, the captain won't be happy. He really wanted to see that woman today.
What does the guard want? What's he doing here?
I have no idea.
She's obviously not at home. But I can make out some slender footprints. Probably a woman's. We could follow them.
Iqbal, it's the guard. I have to talk to you. Oh,
I see trucks over
doesn't
here.
look like she's here. Iqbal, are you there? Come on, Iqbal, open up. Oh, the captain won't be.
The tracks lead to the sewers. She must have heard the guard and sought refuge there.
Let's go. Hopefully she's not far ahead.
Who's there? Sound the alert! To arms!
Sewers.
The tracks lead towards this tunnel on the right.
There she is! It's her!
She's certainly sprightly. We have to follow her quickly if we don't want her to escape.
She crossed the gate!
Please, whatever I may have done, I don't deserve this treatment. Leave me alone! I'm begging you! Let me go!
The enemy is here! Attack!
There she is! She's surrounded.
Help! I don't know how to fight!
We must help her, or she'll never be able to tell us anything.
Thank you for saving me. But I wouldn't have been in this situation if you hadn't pursued me here.
You didn't have to run. All we want to know is what you've done with the Black Orcs. To whom did you sell them?
I don't understand a single word of what you're saying. What is a Black Ulg?
A Black Ulg is a person. A member of an island clan. A Tir Fradian, like the other slaves you sold.
What are you talking about? I never sold slaves. Although I may have promised some. That's it. I promised you slaves.
Let's start from the beginning. We're looking for a slave trader named Iqbal who bought a group of slaves from the prison. Is it you?
My name is Iqbal, but I'm not the one you're looking for. Oh, it's a relief, mind you.
In fact, I sell dreams, in a way. People are looking for things. I promise to find them for them. In exchange for a decent amount of money. And adios. They never see me again. I assure you that I have never sold anyone. Besides, I find the slave trade quite immoral.
To think that we did all this for nothing. And in the meantime, the real Iqbal is still out there somewhere.
I'm sorry, Nilan. I really thought she was the right person. We followed the strongest lead we had.
I disagree. We could have done better. You wasted so much time on pointless discussions with people who see us as no more than animals, and who do nothing but lie to us.
Calm down, Nilan. Losing your cool and bickering won't help us find the Black Orcs any faster.
Maybe, but there is no way I'm going to just follow you around while you chat with everyone. Since Iqbal is nowhere to be found, let's find our associate. He's looking for her, just like we are. And he has the advantage of knowing her well.
Fine. If you think it's the right thing to do. Let's get out of here. I need some fresh air.
Where's Iqbal?
I thought I'd...
Hey lads, we're finally going to have some fun!
2 islanders? Yeah, must be. I heard that a group of people were looking for Iqbal. I imagine it's you.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Are you Qadir, Iqbal's former partner?
Indeed. Now, could you tell me why you've asked half the town about Iqbal?
We're looking for her because she bought several of our people. Members of the Black Oak clan, who were taken by force and brought to this island.
We must question her. Only she knows to whom they were sold and where we might find them.
I see. I happen to be looking for her too, as you obviously seem to know. She owes me an explanation after what happened. I considered finding her and ambushing her, because whenever I approach her, she flees. I know where she's going next. She has to go through the Esquiara region and take the road that passes over a bridge just outside the ruins. I'm going to blow up the bridge to block her escape. Then she'll have no other choice but to answer our questions. So, what do you say? Are you in?
You seem to have everything worked out. Why ask us to help you?
She has surrounded herself with guards who will not hesitate to kill me if I come alone. If we come out in force, she'll have to listen to us.
We can't afford to attack her. We must glean information from her.
Rest assured, it's just a matter of intimidating her and sobering up her guards. So, what do you say?
It seems risky. Isn't there another way to talk to her? After all, we just want to ask her a few questions.
Bridengar, she's as slippery as an eel. This ambush may be the only chance we have to talk to her. We agree to follow your plan. What should we do?
Come to the rendezvous point with explosives. For the rest, you can count on me.
We'll find some.
I'm going to set off to prepare our move. Don't be late.
We'll be on time. At last, a solid lead. A plan to find this woman. We can save the Black Orcs, Bridengar.
This man does seem to know her well.
I knew from the start that this associate would be the best way to get to her.
A word of caution, however. This man is as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Things could go very wrong.
You're suspicious? Very well. But it's not your people who are being kidnapped, sold, tortured, and threatened. We've wasted enough time talking already. Let's find the explosives he needs and go see him.
Six. About one dinner. Okay, and then.
So, what do you need today? I can also rid you of what you no longer want.
Man, I got cross again. My God. Oh, yeah. Always cross.
From an
Here's the coast. We'll finally be... able to...
Well, that took forever.
I thought there were people in this camp. Where did they all go?
I sent them off. Don't worry, they're fine. Do you have the explosives?
We brought everything we need.
Perfect. Plant them on the bridge. We'll blow it up as soon as Iqbal gets here. In the meantime, I have some preparing to do.
Planting the explosives shouldn't take long. What should we do after that?
Wait. According to my calculations, Iqbal will arrive at nightfall.
You don't seem convinced.
It's true. I don't like the idea of blowing up a bridge just to talk to someone.
As far as I'm concerned, it's that man I really don't like. I don't trust him one bit.
Stop being such a pessimist. We'll finally be able to talk to Iqbal. And that's all that matters.
I think we've placed everything properly. There you go. Everything is set.
I've finished my part. All we have to do is hide. Behind these rocks, maybe. So she doesn't see us when she gets here. She should arrive when it gets dark.
Come on, Fridengar. Let's go hide.
The bridge was destroyed. She can no longer flee this way.
I hope Iqbal will get here soon.
One thing is for sure. If we want to have the element of surprise, we'd best keep quiet from now on.
Hey lads, we're finally going to have some fun. It's Kadir. He's found us. To arms! We need her alive.
You never should have crossed me, Iqbal. I'm not the forgiving type.
No! Traitor! Lawyer! Why? Why did you kill her? She was the only one who could tell us where to find the Black Orcs!
I don't give a damn about your black elves and your little investigations. You've been useful so far, but now...
Guards, we're under attack!
She's dead. And with her, all my hopes of saving our people.
Why did he have to betray us?
Our friends warned you that you ought to be wary of that man. They know the Renoig say better than we do. We should have listened to them.
It's true. I was arrogant. I was so sure I could save our people.
Yeah.
I had to save them, you understand? It's all my fault. I constantly put everyone I care about in danger.
You often show impulsiveness, but to say that you're dangerous.
No! You don't understand, Friedenger. Wherever I go, I sow death. That's why I was so intent on saving them.
What are you talking about?
The death of Toflan, of Sheda, our abduction. It's all my fault. I am to blame.
How could you be to blame?
I spoke to Renaix a few days before the ritual. Yes, I know. But he looked friendly. He smiled and asked questions that I thought were innocent. I trusted him, Friedenger. Me! I trusted him. And told him that we were the future Donegada of the village. I was so proud. And like a fool, I told him where the ritual was to take place. And that we'd be alone with our master. Everything he needed to know to prepare the ambush we fell into.
You are naive. But you didn't attack us, or throw us into that ship, or kill Sheda. Nor are you responsible for capturing the Black Orcs.
I'm sorry, Friedenger. You must hate me now. But you understand why it's so important that we find the Black Orcs. It's too late to help Sheda, to help Toflan. But we can save them. You understand? I have to save them.
We will save them, Nilan. Come, let's go and search her body. All may not be lost. Look, Nilan. She had documents on her.
Can you read any of it?
The paper is soaked in blood. Some of it is legible, though. I think it's an address in Olima.
I thought all was lost.
I can't read it all, Nilan. There may be a way to recover the damaged part, but as it stands, I can't tell you where it leads. Would any of you know how to get these stains off so we can decipher the rest of the document?
Sorry, that's not in my skill set. Safia, on the other hand, would know what to do with this note. Give it to her.
I'll do that. Thank you, Ludwig. Sofia, would you know how to retrieve the information from this paper, despite the bloodstains?
We should ask Elise. One of her friends will probably know how. I can have it taken to her. She'll contact us when they've managed to clean it.
Thank you, Sofia. We really need to find out what this document holds.
So the next.
Do you have a minute? There's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
Do you remember the missionary we saw in town?
The one who called you a traitor? I was wondering when you'd explain why he shouted at you like that.
He's my brother. And he's very angry with me for things I did in the past. Things that got me banished from Teleme. My family also paid for my actions. My brother more than the rest. When we saw him, I wanted to run away, but I'd like to go back and speak with him. And I'd like you to come with me, if you don't mind. I feel like I'd be brave enough to face him with you by my side. What do you say?
Oh, Major.
I'd be happy to come.
Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. He's probably staying in the missionary's guest house in the city. That's where we will have the best chance of finding him. Let's go, before my courage runs out.
See you later.
It's my pleasure.
So the next mission was... That's the home protection.
I want you to know how guilty I feel for involving you in such a dangerous affair. I was so naive. I was hoping to find help and support from someone I greatly respect. But all I did was get you caught up with Baran. Some people are frightfully venal. It shocks and disappoints me. I hope you'll forgive me.
Bye.
See you.
Are you of a mind to accompany me now? I fear that these assassins will eventually get the best of me.
I will gladly accompany you, but I already have a great deal on my plate.
I understand. Come back and find me when you are available. I would like to settle this business as quickly as possible.
Let's talk about it later.
Always at your service.
Vielleicht maybe Nilan knows already. No?
Friedenker? You still wish to talk to me despite my confession? I don't know how you could forgive me when I can't forgive myself.
Good boy, Nilan.
Good boy, Korans.
Right at the moment.
Here we are, off the coast of the proud... cities.
Anybody? Hey lads, we're finally going to have some fun!
was that? To arms! For the guard!
I feel so sick. Help me. We're all going to die. That's all that awaits us. I feel so sick. Help me.
Sabi gidaktos isla here. Is it a... Oh, spirit, okay. Maritime congregation. Nice one. There should be. Let's go. Das ist from a big guy.
Oh, it's you. Thanks for helping me out. But I see Fausta is still with you.
Gregorius, please. I know you're angry with me, but it's been ages. I'm not the same person I was when I was forced to leave Thélème.
You might have changed, but we're still paying for what you did. Sowing chaos and causing a woman's death wasn't enough for you, no! On top of that, you had to go and take refuge in Olima. Olima! The city of our enemies, the people who have sworn to destroy us! Did you think we wouldn't find out about your betrayal? That we wouldn't be the ones to pay for it?
I didn't betray you. I just wanted to find a place that would take me.
You could have come here, or gone to any other city in the congregation. Everyone in Thélème thinks you're a traitor. And I'll always be the brother of the girl who sided with the enemy. I could have done great things. The Enlightened gave me so many gifts that could have given me an important place in Thélème. But look at me now. I'm no more than a lowly missionary at the bottom rung of the ladder. All I'm good for is raising money for charitable works.
I'm sorry, Gregorius. Truly I am. Please, let me do something to try to make up for it.
I don't see what you could possibly do. Unless your betrayal gave you the means to finance a refugee aid mission.
I'm not rich, if that's what you're asking. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I know people. People in high places.
Right. Go on. Make more promises you'll just end up breaking. I don't have time for that, Fausta. I've got to go. If I don't raise enough money, our mission will fail. And I'll be the one who's held responsible yet again. Goodbye. Thanks for helping me, but I'd just as soon not see you again, as long as you're hanging around with this woman.
Well, I had expected it to go poorly, but not that poorly. Thank you for coming with me. But now I have another favor to ask of you. I need to help my brother finance his mission. I doubt he'll ever really forgive me, but maybe he'll hate me a little less. Only a very wealthy patron could give him the money he needs. And I can't think of anyone.
It won't be easy. Good people are rarely rich. And those who are... Wait, that's it. There's a collector in town, a very wealthy man. His name is Larocque. He's not the type to give to charity. However, maybe he could be persuaded to make a donation if we do him a favor. But I don't think he'd agree to see us unless someone can introduce us.
You're Sybil de Vespe. Isn't that invitation enough?
Your innocence or your kindness is astonishing. I have no political clout whatsoever since I left Alima. No. We could use some kind of trickery, perhaps, but the easiest solution would be to get a recommendation from someone.
The Father Cardinal might be able to recommend us. Or he could at least point us to someone who could. We should go and find him.
Sometimes I miss the hills of Tulane as well as the town.
Forgive me, I have to pray.
My children, it's always a pleasure to see you. What can I do for you?
Do you have any idea who might be willing to finance the missionaries?
We're trying to help my brother, Gregorius.
I was just about to send you a message telling you he's in Peren. And from your request, I deduce you've already seen him. How is he?
He hates me as much as ever, but other than that, he's well. However, he's been asked to find a way to finance a mission to help the refugees in Dutton, and he seems to be having a hard time of it.
And you hope to win back his affection by helping him find the money he needs. I hope it works. There is no greater tragedy than families torn apart.
Forgive me for asking, but who are these missionaries exactly?
It's a valid question. You've come from so far away. The missionaries are a religious order in Thélème. It is a hierarchical group that has chosen to live by shared guiding principles. I will spare you the tedious details. But you should know they make a vow to always do good and to live a life of charity. And to spread the word of Saint Matthias and the enlightened everywhere they go, of course. It is a mendicant order that travels and evangelizes. Most of its members are poor and live wherever they feel called to do good. The highest-ranking members of the order are often ambassadors like me.
Are you a missionary?
No, I am not a member of their order, though I admire them and respect their commitments.
Do you know who might be able to finance a mission like this? Yourself, perhaps?
Unfortunately, the means at my disposal are not intended to be used to finance missionary work. And most of the rich nobles in this city are not much interested in charitable works. But if you can't count on charity, you can probably use greed to your advantage, as surprising as that may sound.
You seem to be thinking of someone in particular.
Indeed. I know of a collector named Mr. Larocque. He is very wealthy and would certainly agree to finance a mission if he stands to gain something from it.
We were thinking of the same man.
Unfortunately, he is extremely arrogant and has a butler who guards the entrance to his home like that of a prince. He will only allow you to enter if you have a recommendation letter. And before you ask, a recommendation letter from me would be of no use. I had the unpleasant experience of remarking to Larocque how misplaced his pride was, and he has never wanted to have anything to do with me since. You should go and see your friend's uncle, or a representative of the Dorsays, if you want him to see you. Although there must be some way to get round the hound he's got guarding his door, by some means or another.
The de Vesps should be easier to convince now.
Thank you for your help, Father Cardinal.
You're welcome, but be careful. I worry the sly old fox may ask too high a price in return.
We shall leave, Your Excellency.
May the enlightened watch over you, my children.
It is said that you worship giant creatures on your island? I can't believe it.
You know what a fuss the master makes about his bottles of fine wine? Don't go and break them. You're so careless. Just one of these bottles is more than a year's wages. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, but the master receives neither peddlers nor solicitors. And unless you have a recommendation from someone of importance, you'd better go knock on someone else's door.
We've come to discuss a business deal with your master. I'm sure he's expecting us.
My master hasn't been in business for a long time. You must have the wrong address. Goodbye.
We should buy a bottle of fine wine. Something rare and expensive. I get the impression that with a gift like that, we will be welcomed into this house.
I don't see the point in collecting so many priceless old things.
Bloody hell, what are you doing here? Who are you? Thieves?
Not at all, I assure you, Mr. Larocque. We wanted to speak with you, but your servant was most stubborn. So we had to find another way to see you.
Well, since you wanted to speak to me, speak. Enough babbling.
We have come to ask for your help in financing an initiative by a group of missionaries who wish to help refugees.
Is that so?
My brother, a missionary from Thélème, is raising funds for this noble cause. We are trying to help.
And you came to me because I am known for my generosity towards charitable organizations.
Not exactly.
I never give a thing. But you seem enterprising and able to fend for yourselves, and I do sometimes pay for services. I suppose I could agree to finance your rather pathetic endeavor. If you agree to work for me.
We were expecting something like that.
I see we understand one another.
If we deliver what you want, you promise to finance the entire mission we have been discussing.
And that's right. I'll even sign a document pledging to finance it down to the last penny.
What exactly do you want us to do?
Buried beneath the city are the ruins of an ancient temple, which contains a secret chamber that has never been plundered. All the seals are still in place. According to ancient writings I have had translated, it is said to have once housed the most esteemed sacred vase of the Astrian era. A marvelous object, made entirely of gold and ivory, and decorated with mythical scenes. I have longed to acquire it for many years. The vase must be mine. Mine, and no one else's.
I see. And how does one enter the temple in question?
Well, would you believe that I had a passage built from my home to the underground tunnels that conceal it? So it should be a walk in the park.
If that was true, you'd have the vase already. What aren't you telling us?
Nothing. Except, of course, that the underground tunnels are rife with pillagers and assassins. And that if the secret room is still sealed shut, it's for good reason. The door leading to it is protected by a device that none of my previous envoys have managed to crack.
Rest assured, sir. We will make sure you are true to your word.
I have no doubt of that, Mr. Vesp. I have no doubt at all. Of course, if you consider the task I have asked of you to be beyond your capabilities, I could perhaps still offer partial financial support to your charitable cause.
Really?
Certainly. If you give me your islander servant. They've become very fashionable.
I'm not for sale, sir. Sorry.
Come now. Everything has a price. You'd be treated well, you know.
I think it's best if we keep to your initial proposal, Mr. Larocque. Do you have any other information that could help us find your vase?
No. I just hope you're familiar with Astrian culture. According to someone I sent previously, the key to opening the door is based on certain symbols that were very important at that time. Now, if you have no other questions, please follow me. There.
You hid the entrance to the tunnels behind this bookcase.
Absolutely. You just pull on this book to make it swivel open.
Forgive my curiosity, but why did you have this entrance built? What purpose could it possibly serve?
My collection didn't grow all by itself. From time to time, I have visitors of questionable repute, so I let them in through here. But you'd better be going. Bring me my vase, and your brother will be able to help all the refugees he wants.
Let's go.
How delightfully amusing. Most of the nobles I know would have this kind of secret.
We must be in the right place. Mr. Larocque really built this tunnel to get as close as possible to the object of his desires.
Now we just have to open this door to get to the temple and the secret room.
If the tales of adventure I heard as a child taught me anything, we'll have to solve a riddle to open it.
Look up above the door. Those look like engravings.
So is the smugglers.
We are missing something to make this work. There's nothing. What are they? Wait, why they are come here open? Jurnal pedoman.
Is this the mission order? This one. What is it? Open to message below for those order. I don't know, it's mission order. I like this one. Oh, I really like this. Become obedient, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Okay.
We did it! Look, the door opened.
Maximum anything. Yeah. I don't know.
The engravings above this door are badly damaged. I can't make them all out. Do you know enough about the ancient civilization to guess what's missing?
No. Unfortunately, I didn't study ancient civilizations.
We could try combinations at random, or we could search the room. There must be a clue here about the symbols we can use.
Okay, before that, I need to look around here first. Ah. So, one, two, out to here. Big man. Out of here. Nice. Let me get left this way.
We're missing something to make this work.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
The symbol of this door. license and the symbol, Susanna. So, big man.
Pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
Big man come here. Yes, I need something.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
Why are you guys? Is he a minecart? Maybe I forgot something, huh? Let's complete that.
Pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
We are missing something to make this work.
I think so, but I don't know what. He is broken. Okay.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
I saw. Okay. There's no.
We are missing something to make this work.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
So, not bad. So, something. And then doing my ways. Left us. So like this.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
Okay. So let's use this one.
We are missing something to make this work.
Okay.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track. Pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
We are missing something to make this work.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
We are missing something to make this work.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
We are missing something to make this work.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
I don't know why this. What is the other shit? Be right back, guys. Fine, okay. Okay, I try my best. What is the problem? This one here is covered now. Where's the man was man is aufstehen? No, that's okay. The last one is to stand. Maybe is that.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
Yeah, but this one is covered.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
Yeah, baka inaano. So all the mechanic I try. So do steep here. Big man. Yeah. Didn't see somebody spill drain. And see. Okay. Big man bar. You know, and ish. So I'll in the pawn, you know. So
we're missing something to make this work.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
so was all in the front side. So see. Look out to look other side now. Let's see. Come on. On east.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track. The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
I know.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track. The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
They look
The
together.
pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
They look together again now. And see. Okay. And I look for here. Maybe this.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track. The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
Oh, you are not standing there, I can miss. So, hold up. Right pulse. She look at me. And then they... I don't know if they really bother. How can you look around? Okay.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
Kinda, I know. Okay. But if you see if they are locked together. the front, no? So in the front together, in the front, then I...
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track. The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
Good person to... I don't know how, no? So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay guys, I think I need to stop now. See you tomorrow. Bye.